Hey, good morning YouTube. Today we are going to be breaking down the current Charlotte housing market trends as well as what the future has for us in 2025. That way you are the best prepared if you're looking to make a decision whether you're buying or selling a property down here. You'll have all the information you need. And my name is Justin Yingst. I'm a North and South Carolina real estate agent helping people move in or out of the Carolinas depending on what you're looking to do. So if you need anything at all, visit my website down below or feel free to give me a call or text 704-565-9413. So to summarize the current housing market, what we're seeing is the highest inventory we've seen in 4 years. Homes are sitting for 3 weeks currently before going under contract, and most homes are selling between 97 to 98% of what they were originally listed for. So all that really means buyers are getting great deals if they're currently taking advantage of this market. Now, is this normal? Yeah, it actually is. During the winter months, Thanksgiving, Christmas, holiday season, we see a lot of slowdown in demand because all the families that have kids are back in school and they do not make any changes during that school season. And to top it off, we also had an election year. I've had a lot of people say they're going to wait until the election to see what happens and then they're going to jump in the market come next year as well. That does mean there's a great opportunity right now to buy a property, and I would say you have about until March, April before we start seeing the swing the other way. But currently there's a lot of opportunity for buyers to make a great deal. Now, the main areas I'm focusing on for data purposes will be Mecklenburg County. Now that is going to cover all of the city of Charlotte, and Union County's data, which includes Waxhaw, Indian Trail, Monroe, North Carolina. That is all slightly less than these numbers we're looking at because it's a little bit further away, about 35-40 minutes from the city. Now, before we look at these numbers, one important factor is that this entire year of 2024, we've seen the interest rates sitting around 7% nearly all year. We had some high sixes. There was about a month where it's 6.25 and then it jumps back up to 7. So keep that in mind when we're looking at these numbers. This is accounting for a 7% interest rate nearly all year. Now, as of October, Charlotte's median sales price is now $442,000 and there's over 3,200 homes for sale in the Mecklenburg County. And we're seeing a median days on market of 18 days in Mecklenburg County, meaning about 50% of the homes are going to be sitting and selling within that first 3 weeks. And now during the winter months, we also see a huge decline in the home sales as well as the closed price compared to the list price. Now in October, if a home was listed for $400,000, buyers are roughly getting 2% off that price and closing it for $392,000, saving $8,000 off asking. Now in the spring and summer months, you can expect to pay the full list price, and we're actually seeing a median average of 100% in the summer months and maybe even higher in a crazy season. I've seen some homes right now selling for tens of thousands of dollars below asking, and the buyer is also getting over $10,000 in closing costs to help pay for the home if they have limited funds to close. Now, it is important to realize that we are still seeing some of the highest prices the city has ever seen, and that is expected with the rise in inflation as well as the constant growth that Charlotte has, where over 100 people have been moving in here a day for years. Now, what does that mean for you? So if you are a buyer in this current market, you have a fantastic opportunity to find a home that has been sitting on the market for a little bit. It's a little bit stale, and you can submit a lower offer or even get all of your closing costs paid for by the seller by getting seller credits. Now, again, this is usually only common during the winter months, so take advantage of it while you can. Now, one thing with real estate agents is they will always tell you now is the best time to buy, market has changed, the best time to buy right now. But in reality, this is actually a great opportunity to buy a home in the winter months and refinance your mortgage rates when they hit 5% in the future, because you can get a better deal on the price. There's a lot less competition. You can always refinance later. And if you are a seller in this current housing market, my advice would actually be to wait until the spring to list your home. That way you can get more competition, more multiple offers potentially. And if you cannot wait until the spring, you really need to price that property well enough that you can still get it sold the first week or two, ultimately net you the most amount of money selling it. Overpricing a property is what leads to homes getting stale and ultimately lowball offers coming in the future. Now, looking back at the data, I did say Mecklenburg County median days on market is 18, but there are zip codes within the city like Ballantyne and 28277, which has 9 days on market median. Carmel and 28226 has 8 days on market median, and the Dilworth area has 6 days on market. So understand, some of these hot areas are not affected by the winter months as much because of the constant demand they have all year round. And we're seeing 7 days on average right now. In the summer months, those are going to be 2 to 3 days. They'll be going off the weekend. So now what can we expect for summer 2025? The Fed is expected to drop interest rates about a quarter. 1/4% in December, and then another 1/4% in 2025 if inflation is looking okay, putting the 30-year fixed mortgage somewhere in the 6s, 6.5, let's say. So with that said, house prices and buyer demand is always increased in the spring and summer because it's a huge relocation transplant city. A lot of parents moving down during the summer for the school year. So typically days on market will move from the 18 days it's at now to the 7 days that we see in the summer months, meaning you really have to jump on a good home in the summer and view the home right away. Now, there are new construction opportunities all around the area, especially on the outskirts of the city. If you don't enjoy the competition in resale homes, that's always an option. They do offer some pretty good incentives, especially with the lender programs they offer. So give me a message and I'd be happy to go over all your options, whatever you're looking to do. And thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe for more Charlotte area real estate content. I have a deep dive video I'm uploading in the next week, going over the Blakeney area, going over homes, schools, neighborhoods, prices, and just a whole general overview of that. So you don't want to miss that. So go ahead and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a great day and a happy Thanksgiving.